finally. It's been a while since I've done a weekday show, so here we go. We'll start off with some music, shall we? Find the right button. This is Richard Clapton when I saw him live at Lazotte's. Yeah, that was a great show, a year or two ago, whatever. Welcome to Amos Sewn 110. It's been a while since I did one, as I said. So let's get straight into some news, shall we? Find the right button. And it's just the usual thing with something a little bit different. Not different, but Hezbollah leader says war with Israel, as we might, yep, has entered a new phase after killing a top militant figure that they helped put in place. Anyway, the leader of a Lebanese militant group, Hezbollah, has warned that the conflict with Israel will enter a new phase. He addressed mourners at a funeral of the commander of the group who was killed by Israeli airstrike this week in Beirut. In Beirut's southern suburbs, hundreds of black-clad mourners picked an auditorium on Thursday for the funeral of Hezbollah commander, whatever his name is. Many of them holding Hezbollah flags or photos of skewer. Anyway, an escort by red-capped fighters saying, yes, well, it's all about fighting, isn't it? But that's actually not the story I was actually looking for, but it'll do to start, because they killed some bloke in Iran the other day. He was a top Hamas dude, apparently. And what are they doing? Killing people that in other countries, Iran especially. What was it? Poking the bear or what? This things ain't looking good, are they? The world is a bit crazier, and poor Israel, not poor. They're not poor at all. It seems to be an agenda, don't you think? Anyway, let's try this. Hey, what do you reckon? Let's try another bit of news. It's in the news as well. Let's see if I can get a picture a bit better. Anyway, Israel wants fire in Gaza to spread across region, Turkey's Erdogan says, or whatever. Yeah, wasn't say anything about it. No. Things don't go. Well, let's try R2. All right. What's this? Oh no, I don't want to go there. Sorry, folks. You can tell it's been a while. Yeah, let's have a look at that one. Kamala Harris, Trojan horse. Surely not. Yes, well, I've got a bit of news about that one. Hopefully that doesn't start. Anyway. After assassination attempt of former US President Donald Trump, I thought it would take a meteor hitting the Earth to eclipse from the news cycle. As it turns out, apparently they're scrubbing all the videos from that thing all over YouTube and everything. So it's I don't want to. Just going to say it didn't happen. Yes. Well, anyway, as it turns out, however, all it needed for the current President Joe Biden to drop out of the presidential race, this occurred without much fanfare. It was a carefully worded letter containing the usual half-baked, self-congratulatory White House talking points that we've come to know and loathe. When Biden did eventually address the nation, his speech, far from calling for unity, as he often touts himself as a proponent of, was laced with fear-mongering about Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. Either way, Sleepy Joe was out, and honestly, I'm surprised. I was certain the Democrats would keep pushing Sleepy, Creepy Joe, as he limped towards the finish line. Not to do so would be a limit of the entire time they've been insisting Biden was fit to serve. Yes, fit to serve. There was a video I saw the other day about Biden. Well, which Biden is it? There's got to be a couple out there. Anyway, while I sort these stuff out, I'm going to put some more music on because I haven't done it for a while. I'm trying to find the right file. Let's see, this one. No, it's not that one. Sorry, folks. Music's coming up very shortly. This will be one from Jumping Goat Bar when I went to there a while back. And let's see how that goes. If I can get it to work. So tell me about the Jumping Goats Bar. How did it happen?
Got sick of working.
This isn't what I was going to play anyway.
I think I started it 5.5 years
play
ago.
some music. So
with the support of our families, we came up with the name because they used to do goat rides down the beach.
Yep.
And if you look at that.
Like this. Okay. Well, actually.
That's not the one either. Oh, this one. It's okay.
Turn the speaker to you can hear yourself. I don't think.
Maybe this one.
It's dropped out.
Yeah, not this one either.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
No, through the.
Did I? How about this one? Maybe this one should work. Yes, this one will work. Well, that was a lovely lady that was singing a few songs at Jumping Goats Bar. The links to the Jumping Goats Bar is in the description. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's get back to the news. I found one that's sort of linked to the one I was looking at. And if I pull it up, find the right button again. Yes. Hamas's chief assassinated. What happens next? The death of Ismail, I have trouble with these words, is a challenge to Iran and other members of the anti-Israel axis of resistance. Who came up with that one? Anyway, the last few days of July were exceptionally hot in the Middle East, and not because of the weather, but due to escalating region conflict that grows more intense by the day. Following Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin, that bloke, visit to the US, where he spoke to Congress with high-ranking officials, many speculated that Israel had received a green light to launch a full-scale military action against the Lebanese Shiite group Hezbollah. Well, they fucking went another way. No, they still did that anyway. On July 27, a rocket landed in a soccer field in the village of Majdal Shams, located in the Israel-occupied Golan Heights, where Druze Arabs live. 12 children were killed and 60 others people injured. That's bloody typical, isn't it? Shocking too. Netanyahu returned home early with a series of official Israeli statements claiming that Hezbollah has launched the rocket, in which they're allegedly of Iranian manufacturers, and that Israeli Defense Force would respond powerfully. Hezbollah, however, denied their involvement in the attack. Lebanese authorities suggested that the rockets was actually an Israeli air defense missile. Meanwhile, Iran's foreign ministry described the incident as staged drama. There was indeed a sense of events were unfolding as if orchestrated. No shit, Sherlock. Yet it was impossible to confirm who was behind the attack. Well, look at who benefits, obviously. On the evening of July 30, the IDF launched a strike on the outskirts of Beirut, calling it for a targeted assassination operation against one of Hezbollah's... Didn't we already do this story? Yes. Probably did. But anyway, the story I was after was the assassination of a Hamas leader in Iran. And they're not really happy about that, obviously. Neither is anyone. Because you can't just go to other countries and kill people, can you? Unless you're Israel. You can do whatever you want if you're Israel. Shocking, folks. I have to find a good news story. There's got to be one out there somewhere. Anyway, cheers, folks. Let's see. Let's have a look at the chat room for a minute, shall we? Where are we at? This is Druggies. Thanks, eh? Hey, g'day, mate, whoever you are. DK Conspiracies here as always. G'day, mate. Good to see you, pal. Very shortly, I've got D-Live hooked up, and DK, if you join the chat room in D-Live, I'll be able to have a chat, maybe, because, well, things seem to be going okay so far. I can't really tell from here. Let's see what the anything in the chat room happening. Careful, bud. You might hurt someone's feelings. Discord, yes. Yeah, that's a bit of a Discordian thing. Yeah. Wow. Seems like only... No one's in YouTube. No, that's okay. YouTube's sort of gone by the wayside of late. Does anyone really even trust what you see on YouTube or Google? Let's face it. Yeah. Apparently Google are totally censoring anything to do with the Trump assassination attempt. And never mind the story that goes with that. Geez, there's some really serious inconsistencies. Which shooter was it? Was the shooter coming from? Did the shooter actually shoot any bullets? And whoever shot the bullets, apparently they failed. Or did they? Were they trying to fail? Because let's face it, if Trump passed away, things would get pretty bad. I don't know if they want it to go that far yet, do they? Maybe they do. Well, what do you reckon? I might try some music again. This is something, let's see, let's try something a little bit different. I'll just go, oh, here. Yeah. This guy is Australian bloke, the Ulan Cowboy. Yeah, it's a bit of a different place. Right, let's have
I was wandering round town, feeling kinda down. Couldn't find a lady for a friend. When this mate, he said to me, if you're needing company, I'll find you one that'll stick right to the end. And he said she looked like L, but he didn't sound his H, 'cause all they got in common is their gender. It was too late when I twigged, she was so flaming big, I didn't have the nerve to offend her. Well, the music played out loud and she stood out from the crowd. In fact, she made a crowd all by herself. She didn't want romancing, she said she wanted dancing. If I'd have left her there, she'd have broke the flaming shelf. And he said she looked like L, but he didn't sound his H, 'cause all they got in common is their gender. It was too late when I twigged, she was so flaming big, I didn't have the nerve to offend her. Like little Jackie Horner when she trapped me in the corner. I couldn't move from either left to right. She said she was tired of dancing, she wanted some romancing, so she kept me there and molested me all night. And he said she looked like L, but he didn't sound his H, 'cause all they got in common is their gender. It was too late when I twigged, she was so flaming big, I didn't have the nerve to offend her. Now I'm not a little chap, but when she sat upon my lap, she said, let's talk about whatever may arise. But she got no rise from me, it was squashed behind me knee, and both me legs were trapped between her thighs. And he said she looked like L, but he didn't sound his H, 'cause all they got in common is their gender. It was too late when I twigged, she was so flaming big, I didn't have the nerve to offend her. Yes, he said she looked like L, but he didn't sound his H, 'cause all they got in common is their gender. It was too late when I twigged, she was so flaming big, I didn't have the nerve to offend her. No, I wasn't game enough to offend her.
right. Well, that was Ulan. He's found some of my old CDs the other day, and it was a CD I picked up from somewhere. I probably saw him live somewhere. And yeah, well, that's a bit of Aussie sort of humour. Anyway, I found a bit more of the news item that I was going to read, the news item I was reading before, but gave up. But further on down the page, get back to it. Yes. However, on the night of July 31, shocking news broke about the assassination of Hamas political bureau chief Ismail Hay something or other, who had travelled to Tehran for an inauguration of the newly elected president, Mossad. There's another name that I can't read. At a meeting with the supreme leader Ayatollah Al Khamenei. By the following day, Hamas officials confirmed that Hayana was killed by a treacherous Zionist raid on his residence in Tehran. This incident indeed marked crossing of the Rubicon, as Haniyeh was a key negotiator for Hamas in the ceasefire talks in Gaza involving the US, Israel, Egypt, Qatar and Hamas. The location of the attack, the capital of the Islamic Republic of Iran, further complicates the situation as Tehran, despite its reluctance to become fully embroiled in the regional conflict, now finds itself compelled to respond to maintain its reputation to prevent similar incidents in the future. Yeah, like I'm sure any response is going to make a difference. Because it's just next step. How's that clock to nuclear midnight going, I wonder? Undoubtedly, many countries condemned the assassination of Hayania. Iranian officials, including Supreme Leader Khamenei and President, geez, I hate this word, bloody English, doesn't work for me. Anyway, strongly denounced the killing, labeling Israel a criminal terrorist regime. Surely not. Surely, yes, surely. Anyway, and promising severe consequences, Russia also condemned the act, describing it as unacceptable political assassination and that would adversely affect ceasefire negotiations in Gaza. Meanwhile, in Gaza, it carries on day by day. Like the day of that assassination attempt for that's been scrubbed from YouTube and all those places, Google. Apparently it didn't happen, but yeah, anyway. Well, let's see if I can get Discord happening, eh? Let's make the screen a bit bigger. I'll turn the camera off, find Discord, and join, and see what happens. Yeah, something happened. DK, can you hear me? Voice connected. Any second now, folks, it'll happen. DK, can you hear me? Hello, DK. You there, DK? What have I done now? Yeah, camera's not working. DK's not working. He's trying, I don't know. Well, let's have a closer look at Discord, see what's happening there. Might have the buttons right. Yeah, can't hear you, DK. You talking? I'll turn the camera off. DK, can you hear me? Maybe the sound's not coming through. I don't know. Hopefully, folks, we'll work it out shortly. Maybe it's the Bizzo. Yep, everything seems to be working. But DK can't hear me on that. Can you hear me, DK? Type something in the chat room if you can. Your chat room or my chat room. I can't hear you on Discord. Well, wonder why that is. Microphone off. What about now, DK? Well, I'll disconnect. I'll try to reconnect. Hey DK, can you hear me now? No? No, it's not working. Well, that ain't working. So therefore, it's not working. Well, I'll call that a failed attempt, I guess. Where are you? Oh well, folks. Sorry about that. Didn't quite happen again. Don't know why my voice wasn't going through to Discord, but DK couldn't hear me. Do you have your mic on OBS on this computer? Normally it just goes straight over. And this time it didn't. So not going to worry about it. I'll might actually leave it there. Done half an hour. Might play one more song, and I'll see if I can sort out Discord in the background or something. So let's try something else. Something old school, maybe. Things are going slow. Well, that's normally a sign of that things aren't happening. Wow. Right, okay. There's that music, so open up, it's opening up. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Here it works. Old school. Might get a copyright strike for this. Okay. Yeah, a minute, folks. Might do one more. A song called Sailor. Petula Clark. And now for something a little bit different. Band called the Blues Bombers. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. How's that for a song name, eh?
Every night when the sun goes down, I pick up a party, I begin to clown. I don't care what you people are thinking. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. No, baby. Last night, I was all lit. My baby was for sale. I said, I don't care what you people are thinking. I ain't drunk. I'm just drinking. What are you talking about, baby? You're gonna kill me, woman. You did the right thing. I want to thank you too. What about a little action? Just me and you. I don't care what you people are thinking. I ain't drunk. I'm just drinking. Oh, won't you give me a break? baby, before I go. I'll be back in a couple of months to play some more. I don't care what you people are thinking. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. I'm getting tired of this, mama. You wear me right. Hey, down. I pick up a party and the blues bombers come around. We don't care what you people are thinking. We ain't drunk, hell, we're just drinking. Drinking.
Shortly, got another song coming up. But it's coming up. Here we go. Uh-oh. In. Well, that was my son's band from back in the 90s. And yeah, well, that don't exist anymore, and neither does the son, but that's the way life goes. Right, I found this little other story. What do you reckon of this little lady, eh? Well, want to hear more about that? Well, let's have a look at it. We now think we know how the screaming woman mummy may have died 3,500 years ago. A new study offered fresh clues in how the famous ancient Egyptian mummy, dubbed the Screaming Woman, likely died. Using new state-of-the-art techniques, the female mummy was virtually dissected using CT scans. The mummy was initially discovered in El Bari during an archaeological expedition in Egypt by the Metropolitan Museum in New York, 1935. You've got to love that image, hey, folks? Well, I don't love it, but she was probably quite a sort in a day. Anyway, it was found among the embalmed remains of the relatives of Senmut, an architect and overseer in royal works of Egypt in the 1400s BC, as a well-reputed and lover of the famed Queen Hatshepsut. Numerous mummified remains were found in the burial chamber, but this mummy stood out because the woman's expression, the face was contorted and her mouth locked wide open, as if in a scream. Initially, it was thought that the expression may be due to poor embalming process, which allowed her mouth to fall open. Her organs, including a brain, diaphragm, heart, lungs, liver, spleen, kidney, and intestines, all remained intact, in defiance of the usual mummification practices of the era. This added weight to the theory that embalming was not properly performed. In other words, they embalmed her while she was still alive. However, the new analysis conducted by the Cairo University Professor Sama Salem has undermined the theory. Salem found the woman, believed to be aged around 48 when she died, was embalmed with costly embalming materials, frankincense and juniper, which had to be imported from the Eastern Mediterranean and East Africa or Southern Arabia, respectively. Great care appeared to have been taken with her mummification, as she remains incredibly well preserved despite 3,500 years having passed since her mummification. Her natural hair had been dyed with henna and juniper, and she adorned with a long wig made from fibres from the date palms. This had further treated with quartz, marganite. How's the reading going, folks? Anyway, most likely to stiffen the locks to give them a black colour favoured by ancient Egyptians because of represented use. This contradicts the traditional belief that failure to remove her inner organs implied poor mummification, Dr. Salim said. While scans showed the woman had suffered mild arthritis during her life and had several lost broken teeth, possibly removed by rudimentary dentists at the time, no definitive cause of death was found. Mummy's screaming facial expression in this study could be read as a cadavic spasm, implying the woman died screaming in agony or pain. Yes, sure, that's happening a lot all over right now. People are dying in pain. But don't worry about it, folks. Us in the West, or wherever you're watching this, we've got a good life, haven't we? Don't worry, it'll probably change soon. But anyway, that'll do for this stream today. We've nearly got to 1 hour. But in the meantime, be good to each other. And if you can help your fellow man in any way, do so. Because it's up to you how you live, how you die. Maybe not how you die. Anything could happen that way, but just be good to each other. See you on the next report, whenever that'll be. Who knows? In Archaix.